Being a girl is actually so expensive. I don't think guys understand how much
No, they don't.
it actually costs for us. So let's break this down.
For those of you who don't know us, my name is Hazel.
And my name's Lauren. And today's episode, how would you summarise? Female pressures? Pressures of being a 20-year-old?
How much it costs to actually be a girl. So let's just dive right into this. Let's break it down.
Okay.
Let's break it down.
I was thinking then, I was sat there like mulling it over. Yeah, go on.
Hair, nails, lashes, eyebrows, skincare, clothes,
Waxing.
waxing, maintenance, tan. It's so expensive. Oh my god. And I was talking to my partner about this the other day because he has a stroke every time I tell him how much I used to spend getting my hair done. Because I'd go in, I'd disappear for like 4 or 5 hours and come out £500 lighter.
I used to think that was ridiculous. That one time I went with you to get your hair done and it was like $6.50. I nearly died on the spot.
I was like sweating at the till. I was thinking, oh my god, that's like 4 months of my car finance.
Yeah.
That's like me insurance.
Bad, isn't
It's wild what our priorities are. But why do we do it?
Social pressures?
That's exactly it. That's exactly it. I cannot think of a world where I would spend £400 to £1,000 on getting my hair done, my extensions, my maintenance. You know, nails cost on average £50. Depends where you go. You know, Russian manicures are getting on to £100. Your eyebrows, people forget about them. £30 to get your eyebrows done, get them tinted and waxed. And then you've got your lashes, your lash extensions. How much were they? About 50. You used to pay £50, didn't you?
No, it was... Well, the average... I think the average is like... It depends what style you get, but I would say...
You used to get hybrids, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah, somewhere between
Call it
like...
£50.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, but do you think we would cash out well over £1,000 each month for the sake of cashing out £1,000? I haven't got £1,000 each month to blow up. Have you got £1,000 each month? No.
Not in luxuries,
So
no.
why the hell did we do it? Seriously?
Well, I think it's a mixture of vanity and the pressure. You know, I mean, you look at like models and stuff and, you know, all these celebrities and stuff and they always look immaculately perfect. You know, and it's that idea again of like trying to be perfect, like trying to keep up. But we don't have to do it. Like I do it all myself now. I still want it because I feel bald without my lashes on.
Yeah.
I actually feel like a mole rat without my lashes on. And I don't actually look that bad, but I just feel it. So I do it all myself now. I tint, I wax, I do my own lashes. You know, I'm saving me pennies. I cut my own hair as well, which probably shouldn't be admitted. Did you just give me a once over?
No, I did not. No, I was just thinking, I've tried being like a DIY girly myself, cutting my own hair. And do you remember last time I cut my hair? I cut it quite short. And I cut it up to my shoulders because I thought I was getting so overstimulated and I couldn't get an appointment anywhere. Yeah. So I cut it all off. And I like brought my hair around the front, cut it, and then flicked it back, and it was a V. Do you remember that?
Well, I intentionally do that because I like it as a V. I don't like it straight anymore.
Yeah.
I've been doing that since I was, well, I don't know how long I've been cutting my hair now, since I was about 17. Can't remember last time I went to the hairdressers, but it's great. Sometimes I have a botched hair. I mean, I'm growing out a fringe at the minute, aren't I? Which was supposed to just be bangs.
I loved your fringe.
I did, but it was hard to keep up.
Yeah.
And it got greasy so much quicker than the rest of my hair as well, because I was constantly messing with it.
But
all I can hear is the little birdies. They were green.
Yeah. But social media has a massive influence, I personally think, on how especially girls portray themselves and see themselves. I think it's had a massive impact on how we think beauty standards should be across the board. Like, I You see it all the time, don't you? You know, a girl puts a picture online and she's out for a meal and she's looking like a 10 out of 10 babe. And I just think, well, oh my God, I can't go out for a meal without my face on. Like, what's going on? But then it gets me into another question. Like, I went down a rabbit hole the other day. So if I spend £50 getting ready, like doing myself up, making myself look glitzy and glam for a date, should my partner pay for the meal?
Mixed emotions about that, to be honest. I think I don't know. It would depend. For me, I think it would depend how I felt about the person. I know that sounds really horrible, but I don't know how to say it without sounding like a horrible person, but like, it depends. Generally, I am quite polite and I will offer to pay my half or like, you know, pay something towards it. But there's been a few times where I haven't offered.
You just expect them to pay for you?
Well, it's not an expectation. I don't know. It's like maybe he's been a bit rude or something, or like he's been rude to customer service, and I've thought, right, well, I'm not, you know. I don't know. Or maybe I've been a bit skint. It depends, but generally I will offer.
See, I get that. I do understand that side of it, but what happens if the guy spent 50 quid getting ready? What happens if he's been the barbers, you know?
Well, there you go.
Bought
yeah,
new
it goes
shoes.
both ways.
It does go both ways. And I saw quite a few comments about this, you know, because I think I went down a dark hole on TikTok or something like that. And everyone was basically just commenting saying, well, no, it is 50-50. If you go out for a meal, no matter how much you slap your foundation on or whatever.
Oh, sorry. What about men then? Yeah, go on.
Well, it goes both ways. If I put Baccarat Rouge 550 on, or 540 on, sorry, that's like a couple £100 for a bottle. Like, if I use a couple of sprays on that, like, I mean, you know, we're sat quite close together. You're smelling my fragrance right now.
I can't really smell anything apart from the wine, to be honest with you. My nose is a bit dodgy at the minute.
That's what I'm saying. No, but I've driven. Do you know what I mean? It goes. It's for everything, isn't it? Like But I genuinely do think if men understood how much women pay on everything, they'd have an aneurysm. They'd die. I
mean, well, another thing as well is think about like brunch. You know, I feel like at the minute there's constantly something going on. Like someone is always asking to do something, or it's someone's birthday. And you go out for brunch and before you know it, you've already spent like 40-50 quid.
It's dangerous.
It is.
So
like we've been on about going out for a meal for a while, but we can't. We're both skint because we're constantly spending money on other people and other things. So we can't. We just have these little chats instead and just have a little bottle of wine. But
that is literally it. And when you add everything up, you know, maintenance for women and for men, do you know what I mean? But I feel like women,
it's a little bit more, isn't it? There's more to go into it.
Yeah, but I genuinely think, like what you've just said, going out for brunch, there's 40-50 quid. Nights out, you can go for one drink and it ends up being 60 quid.
Yeah, I've fell victim to one drink quite a lot.
Yeah.
And the other thing as well is like buying new outfits as well. I mean, lads probably do it as well. We don't know, we're not lads. But I used to go out quite a lot and I used to get an outfit pretty much not every week, but quite often I would have a new outfit. I didn't like repeating outfits. Like, I feel a bit funny today because we've got the same top on as a few episodes ago, but I've got a washing machine, do you know what I mean? But yeah, it's lethal. It is lethal, you know.
But I think it gets a bit challenging when you start feeling guilty for saying no. Because there's so much going on in the world. I mean, my priorities have massively shifted from a couple of years ago. Like, I used to spend, you can justify this. No, you can. No, you can. You can
back it up.
You can confirm this. I used to drop hundreds and hundreds of pounds on my hair, getting hair extensions, getting highlights, getting colour, everything. It used to be my biggest spend is when I used to get my hair done. I used to spend thousands.
I think you look better without your extensions, to be honest.
I'm going to put them back in. I feel like...
No, because you're ruining your hair.
Right.
You are. And I think you should go a darker colour as well. Less maintenance for you.
See, I can't. I'm blonde. I can't go any other colour. I'm blonde.
I mean, technically you are naturally blonde, but it's just very dark blonde.
My bones are blonde. My soul's blonde.
Mate, you can't, yeah, but you're bleaching your hair, you're ruining your hair.
My spirit's blonde. I am blonde. It's who I am. But that's exactly what I'm getting at, do you know what I mean? But I think now it would knock me sick. I would throw up if I had to spend £600 getting my hair done now. But I think, you know, as you start learning the value of money, I think your priorities do shift a little bit.
Yeah.
But given that, feeling guilty for saying no to plans, like I've done it quite a few times. You've said, oh, should we go out somewhere? Should we go for a meal? You can mute that, can't you? Should we go out for a meal or something? That I've said, no, sweetie, I'm saving me pennies.
There's been a few times I've asked you to go like out as well.
Yeah, I just can't. Mate, I genuinely cannot afford to go out. I can't.
I know.
It's weird.
But you feel guilty. I mean, I was supposed to see someone. What was I supposed to be doing the other day? Can't think what it was, but I was supposed to be doing something the other day. But I had to be honest, I think I just forgot about it. Well, I didn't forget, but I just kind of kept forgetting to tell them that I wasn't coming. And then it got down to the day and someone messaged me and said, are you coming? And I was like, oh, I can't, I'm sorry, I'm skint, which is the truth, you know, but I just felt awful. Should have probably given a bit more notice though, but anyway.
Well.
Sorry.
Well.
It's the forgetfulness.
Yeah. So that kind of ties in nicely to like an uneven playing field then, don't you think? Because we've talked about how girls have so much, you know, maintenance wise to keep up with, like the standards for women are a lot higher than men. Yet in some industries for the same role, men get paid more than women. Like it's not all the time, but it's still a very, you know, a very old-fashioned kind of like glass ceiling factor.
Yeah.
Like yes, women traditionally do spend more on appearances, but is that because we have to?
Well, it's because we feel we have to.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, if you think about like the really old times, not the really old times, but you know what I mean. Like she'd be stood at home waiting for a husband, she'd have her rollers in, she'd take her rollers out and she'd be all glammed up, you know. I mean, my nanny used to put a lipstick on right before he walked through the door and things like that. But that's just the way that we were expected to be, you know. Oh, you've been home all day, so at least look nice when I come home. I'm tired. I want my tea on the table. Yeah. You know, it's those traditional roles.
Yeah, so women have had to fight a lot harder than men historically, you know, so and yet we're judged more, should we say. And not to go off on a tangent, but it's double standards in a sense, because if you look at it from a different point of view, if a man sleeps around, he's a stud, he's a lad.
He's one of the lads.
He's one of the lads. But if a girl sleeps around, you know, she's dirty, she's judged for it.
Yeah.
So it's 2026. Do you think that's still the case? Yeah.
Massively. You know, I mean, I know lads that have slept with a higher number than the girls that they've slept with, but they're still calling that girl and saying, oh, she's slept with this many people, she's a slag or whatever. And I'm thinking, yours is double. Who are you to say that about her? Like, why is it different?
Yeah, no, literally. It's kind of, why is confidence attractive on men?
Yeah.
It's not attractive on women.
Yeah, it's still sort of like that thing of like, know your place. Like, I mean, I've been told before, I'm not a particularly confident person, but I've been told before that I've been cocky. Like, lads have said to me, like, oh, I think you're a bit cocky, you're a bit full of yourself. And I'm like, no, I'm not at all. Like, just because I know my worth and I don't take any crap doesn't mean that, you know, it doesn't mean I'm full of myself. It just means that I know what I'm looking for and I know what I'm willing to accept from someone.
So you're told to be empowered, but only to a certain limit.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you've got to keep within your little box and just do as you're told, and aye, sir, and all this.
Aye, sir. Aye, captain.
Yeah, like, it's ridiculous, and I don't understand it. Like, we are equal. Everyone is equal. So why are we told and made to feel that we need to shut up and just listen?
It's like there's rules, but we're not told what those rules are. Which... I don't think we've gone off on a tangent here. I think it is relevant to the episode because ultimately it's women putting effort, time and resources into making themselves look attractive.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you walk into the office, and I've gone Scouse now, if you walk into the office and you've not got a full face of makeup, like, you've got to make yourself look presentable to be taken seriously, especially within, like, corporate roles and, like, high up roles.
Especially male-dominated industries.
Yeah, that's the word. Yeah. You know, I mean, if you don't know every single detail about the job that you're doing, if you don't know exactly what you're talking about word for word, you won't get taken seriously. You'll get spoken over. You know, I mean, I was going to come up with an example then, but I'm not even going to do it because I'll just end up going down about it all.
It's scary that this is still happening in 2026. It's scary that this is even the conversation that we're having, but it's still so relevant in today's society that the costs of being a woman come at a price. They come with reputation, they come with standards, they come with influence, they come with image. It takes a lot to present yourself in the way that you want to present yourself today. I mean, I've done it quite a few times where I've gone to work with no makeup on, you know, messy hair, you know, like I'm trying but I'm not trying too hard type of thing. And I feel the difference in how I act, I behave. But it shouldn't be that way. It shouldn't be a clear line on your behaviour versus how you look. Does that make sense?
Yes, you're still fully capable to do the job that you're qualified to do. You wouldn't have that job if you weren't able to do it to the best of
1,000,000%.
someone else's ability.
Yeah.
But it's so hard. I mean, I actually was slightly... I'm not going to give the exact job of what it was, but I was actually slightly senior to somebody, to a man. And when I met a client, he went straight to the bloke and he was like, "Are you all right, mate? Are you, in charge of..." And I was like, "No, actually, that's me."
Hi, nice to meet you.
Hi,
manager.
nice to meet you. I'm the one that actually knows what I'm on about. Not that he didn't know what he was on about, but it's that assumption that just because it's a man and a woman, like, you go to the bloke.
Yeah.
"You're right, dude, how you doing? You know what you're talking about because you're a man."
Yeah.
And he's there in his t-shirt and his jeans and I'm there in my suit. Do you know what I mean? But still, it wasn't enough.
No, it wasn't.
And to a certain extent, I don't think it ever will be.
No.
There's always going to be something that we're picked on, like we always get picked apart.
With a fine-tooth comb.
I'm getting a bit upset now.
No, but it's a real truth that we all go through at some point, one or another. We do have these issues in life, and it sounds, misogynistic, but men don't have the same struggles. I don't think men work hard to get to high up corporate jobs. They work hard. I'm not saying that they don't, but I feel like women have to fight even harder, twice as hard, to get to the same role and not reap the same benefits, which is why spending £500 on your hair to make yourself look better, feel better for a standard is something that men will never understand, I don't think.
I mean, there's always going to be things as well, just to be diplomatic, that we don't understand that men go through.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah. I mean, it's harder statistically. This is not the episode really, but it is harder for men to speak out as well about, like, mental health and things like that.
There's more stigma around it.
We're not putting you down, lads. We're really not. We're all, all credit to you. You're not all that bad. We're just saying, as a stereotype, we get stereotypes, now we're stereotyping you. That's how we'll say it.
Careful, we get cancelled.
Will we balls get cancelled? It's opinion. It's opinion.
We've got a disclaimer for a reason.
Yeah, we've got opinions and we're voicing them. That's the whole reason that we've, sat down and whatever. I've lost my point now. But yeah, it's always going to be hard. And we're never really going to understand each other. We're never really going to be equal, unfortunately. But
that's just how the cookie crumbles.
Yeah, I just don't see why we can't all just get along and just hold hands and skip through a field of wheat. Do you know what I mean? It shouldn't be this hard, but it's we're all always going to face struggles, but it's just how we handle it and how we rise above it.
Well said, John.
Stop calling me John. She's got a nickname for a boyfriend, which is John, and now she's calling me John.
Everyone gets called John because it's just John. You're right, John. How's it going, John? Nice to see you, John. It's just John.
I've got about 9 nicknames that you could use, but you call me John.
So this episode is going to be part of a new mini-series, Surviving Your 20's. 2 broke girlies walking you through the struggles.
The struggles of life.
Living
in a modern world.
Yeah. We're just so hard done, aren't we?
I know, it's horrible, isn't it? Horrible little life there. Oh,
but anyway.
Should we do a glass moment?
We shall.
I think we shall do a glass moment. What is my glass moment? Let's have a little think. I think my glass moment is you spending 600 plus quid on your hair.
My glass moment is having buyer's remorse for spending 600 plus on my hair. Right, so our glasses are empty. We will see you on the next episode of Grab a Glass Podcast. If you do want to see more like this, please don't forget to comment, like and subscribe and tell us what you want to see next time in the comments.